Hello students, now we are going to discuss a new topic of current electricity. The name of the topic is meter bridge. Its another name is slide wire bridge. What is the meter bridge? Basically it is a device which used to measure the unknown resistance or unknown temperature, by which you can measure the resistance and temperature. Now what is the working principle? On which principle it works? Its working principle is based on the balanced Wheatstone bridge. As we know that if the ratio of the resistances are equal, adjacent arms are equal, then no current flow in the diagonal. It is a working principle. Now look here, what is the construction of the meter bridge? This is a wooden plank, a long wooden plank, and this wooden plank consists metal strips. These are the metal strips, thick copper metal strips. Okay, they are thick copper metal strips and they are tied on the plank, wooden plank, with the screw. These are the screws. So this is a wooden plank and these are the thick copper strips. Thick copper strips. And in between this gap, a 1 meter long alloy wire is tied. Is tightened in between these two ends. Suppose that this end is A and this end is C. This end tightened with the 1 meter long alloy wire. This one is a alloy wire. 1 meter long alloy wire. And just below this wire, there is a meter scale on which marking is there. Marking from both sides, that means 0 to 100 and 0 to 100. Both side marking is a 1 meter long. This is known as the left gap and this is the right gap. Left gap and right gap. So this is the wooden plank. On this wooden plank there are 3 copper strips which are tightened with the help of a screw, and there is 1 meter long alloy wire tightened between the terminal A and C, and there are left gap and right gap. Now how it works? So now start its working and its theory. So for that purpose I make the diagram again. No need to make the wooden plank, the theoretical diagram. 1 meter long alloy wire tightened between the two terminals A and C. The left gap is connected with the resistance box. This is the resistance box. Resistance box basically a device, a box by which you can offer the desired value of resistance. Suppose that its resistance is R. And the right gap is connected with the unknown wire whose resistance you need to find. This one is a unknown. Now, suppose that the name of this terminal is B. Now, terminal A and C are again connected with a battery and a switch, positive and negative. The terminal B is connected with a galvanometer. Basically, galvanometer is a device which is highly sensitive and which can use to detect the small amount of current, by which you can use small amount of current. And there is a long wire which is connected with the other end, and this one is a jockey. J, suppose that. Now see the working. When the switch is on, the current will start to flow in this wire and it will be divided into two parts. One through the wire AC and other through the strip in this circuit. So there is a two type of division by junction law. Now the jockey, if the jockey is touch at the point A, a current will start flow like this. If the jockey touches at the point A, the current will start to flow, and in this galvanometer, in which the needle was at 0, it will move in right direction. Now again, when the jockey touches at the point C, the current flows in this direction, and the direction of needle of galvanometer in reverse direction, vice versa, it may be opposite direction. So by this process you can check your connection are correct or incorrect. If suppose that you are observing a single sided deflection, that means there is some mistake in your circuit diagram. So tight the screw, all the wires. Now ensure that the deflection should not be one sided, it should be two sided. When the jockey touches A, it will be right or left, then at the C it will be in reverse direction. Now children, suppose that the resistance of this alloy wire, let resistance per centimeter of alloy wire is small r. That means 1 centimeter has resistance R. Now, your connection is already proper. So touch the jockey on every point on the wire AC and try to find the null point. Now, what is the meaning of null point? Null point means there will be no side of deflection. The galvanometer needle should be in between the line. That means it always lies at the 0. That is known as the null point. So, try to find the null point. Suppose that we get the null point at this point D, and the distance of this point D is small l. Small l. So definitely it is 100 centimeter long, so this will be 100 minus l. So D point is the null point. Now see technically, what is the resistance of this portion AD? Resistance of this portion AD, because the resistance of 1 centimeter is small r, so the resistance of this portion is LR, and resistance of this portion CD is 100 minus LR. Now reconstruct the diagram. That means you have to reconstruct the diagram. What is the meaning of reconstruction? You have to rearrange the circuits. The terminal A and B is joined with resistance box. Terminal A and B are joined with resistance box. Terminal B and C are connected with unknown resistance. Terminal A and D are connected with the resistance AD, whose resistance is LR. And terminal CD is connected with this wire, whose resistance is 100 minus LR. Okay, and the terminal BC or BD are connected with the galvanometer. And the terminal AC again connected with the battery. Okay, children. So your circuit is equivalent to this circuit one. Now see, this is the Bridgestone bridge. Because there is no current in the galvanometer, that means this is the balanced Bridgestone bridge, and we know that the ratio of adjacent arms should be equal. So what will be the ratio? R by LR is equal to X by 100 minus LR. So R cancel. So what we get, children? What we get? We get X equal to 100 minus L by L into R. So by using this formula, you can easily calculate what is the value of X. And also you can calculate what is the resistance or temperature of the surrounding. What is the temperature? So for that you use the formula RT is equal to R naught 1 plus alpha T. Or you can say R2 is equal to R1 1 plus alpha T2 minus T. So by this formula you can also calculate the temperature, and by this formula you can calculate the X. Okay. Thank you.